and reconnecting with my dad's history, which I felt like I'd lost over the years.
And another thing you discovered was that Giuseppe was a little bit of a performer.
Giuseppe was a performer. He played like the street piano.
What a surprise, eh? What a surprise.
He played the organ, you know, the street piano.
Yeah.
So he started off doing that, and then he started tuning them, and he worked his way up to playing pianos and going into people's houses at the time, which was like a real thing to be able to go in people's houses. So he worked his way up, and then his son, he had Eddie Ramo, then took a completely different turn, and then it gets a little bit underworldy.
A little bit dark.
A little bit dark, a bit sinister. Yeah. And we can't really talk about it because it's 7 o'clock, so you'll have to watch it at 9 o'clock.
Yes. It's a cracking watch. Yes. George, apparently we've got a relative of yours to thank for sparking your interest in architecture, though.
Yeah, my granddad, Sunderland builder, kind of a grafter. You know, he had hands like shovels. Yeah. He always wanted me to get a trade in building. He was like, be an electrician, be a joiner, you know, be a bricklayer. He was really disappointed when I became an architect. It was a bit too posh for him. No, I'm joking, he was really proud. But yeah, so I lost my dad when I was 7, when I was very young. So my granddad became a kind of mentor for me, really. He was like a father figure as well as a grandfather figure. But yeah, just him being on building sites. He used to take me on building sites when I was like 7, 8 years old, before health and safety really kicked in. You couldn't do it now. You're not allowed to do it. But back then, I was sitting in big bulldozers and diggers with them on school holidays and stuff. It was fantastic. So when other kids were playing with Tonka toys, I was in the real thing.
I don't think you realise how much your history has such a play in who you are. Yeah. I could detach myself from it, but you really are who you come from, you know?
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because you said you'd never thought about it when you were younger. And I think when we get a little bit older, not much.
Not as old as you.
Thanks, mate.
I'm only joking, George. You look great, by the way.
Bella Bella.
Ciao, Bella Bella.
Yes. Ciao, Bella.
Wee Bella.
You start to look back, and I think it's it kind of recrafts you a little bit. Yeah. Just having that little bit of history and knowing a little bit more and a little bit more storytelling. I mean, you've seen it's like 3 films at the same time, and you being part of that, that's quite magical, I think.
Well, it is. It really is. It's a brilliant watch. The new series of Who Do You Think You Are continues next Tuesday at 9 on BBC One and iPlayer.